In order to grant a variance, you need 4 affirming, in favor. Yeah. Yes. You are here. You're up there.
I was like, just sitting. You know, I got that review at 5:30 too.
Yeah, it's not gonna be that long. Right on the other side. Yep, it's, no matter what, it's 4 affirming votes to rule in favor of the applicant.
Microphone's on. You ready, Blake?
Sure.
Good afternoon. The Gibraltar Zoning Board of Appeals meeting is now called to order. If you would please stand for the Pledge of Allegiance. I pledge allegiance
To the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Thank you. Katie, can you read the roll, please?
Harris,
Here.
Markham, McCarthy,
Here.
Olson,
Here.
Defend,
Here.
Eager.
Here.
So we need a motion to excuse Mr. Markham.
I'll make the motion.
Second.
I'll second it.
All those in favor of excusing Mr. Markham, say aye. Aye.
Aye.
We need a motion for the approval of tonight's agenda.
I'll make the motion.
I'll second it.
All those in favor?
Aye.
And the final business is we need approval for the previous ZBA minutes.
I'll make the motion.
I'll second it.
All those in favor to approve the minutes?
Aye.
Okay, new business for today is Mr. and Mrs. Shore requesting a height variance for the construction of an accessory structure. Are they here? Would you like to tell us what's going on? And
If I could, please.
okay,
Thank you for meeting with us today. My name is Omar Abdallah. I'm the general contractor on the project,
Okay.
representing Howard and Cindy Shore. If you would like information on it, yeah. So on December 30th, 2023, I submitted plans, which included a 3D rendering, height, wall details, floor detail, specs, an entire set of plans to construct this. I was asked to make revisions to change those plans, to change setbacks. Nothing was ever mentioned on height. On 12/4, there was a plan review, and my plans were approved. December 16th, we started construction, and everything was purchased, trusses, steel beams, everything was on site, ready to go. Form and excavation happened December 21st. On the 22nd, the slab was poured, and we started construction. On the 20th, I requested a framing inspection of, I'm sorry, I skipped a little bit here. Yep. So on 129, so we had been in construction from 12/21 until 129, a little over a month. I'm putting my second floor together. My steel beam is in place, joists are in place, and Mr. Bredernitz contacted me and said that he had made a mistake and that the building was 5 feet too tall per city ordinance. And I was never issued a stop work order, and I had construction in a state of, unsafe condition to where I couldn't have left it. Walls were up and not secured. I had to continue in order to secure the project and prevent any kind of exposure to these people on their property from a wall falling over or something coming down. So we continued construction. On the 20th, I requested a framing inspection, and Mr. Bredernitz arrived and informed us again to stop work. I was never issued a stop work order again. I've never had a red tag placed on the building.
Back up. He showed up and said, stop working, but never gave you a sticker or anything?
Never put anything on my permit, which is clearly visible on their front door.
Excuse me, he spoke to me on the phone. He called and said that, like a week after he'd spoke to him, he said, I made a really grave mistake and I do apologize. He said, maybe you can have your builder take some of the stuff apart and you can take it back. I said, you really didn't just say that, did you? Like, how are we gonna take it back?
He had been out several
Can't take
times.
it down.
He had done 2 separate inspections for us and approved them. And, we were,
I still have an approved sign on my door. There's never been a stop order.
So
I've never seen him.
in order for me to go backwards is a monumental task that's gonna cost probably double the construction project originally. It's gonna put these people out of time. I've already lost an incredible amount of profit on this. Constantly, every day, I'm at a loss figure. I've had project delay costs, third-party fiduciary damages by Mr. Bredernitz, just because of the detrimental reliance I had on him knowing, your city ordinance. I'm not familiar with all your ordinances. I don't have your books. That's why we submit plans. That's why they're reviewed and approved. So we build to what is approved for us. We're not trying to sneak anything by. This was in the works since October of last year. And the height is just under 5 feet over, so it's like 4 feet 9 on top of the
And our
16
house is
foot.
over 30 feet tall, so we have the big A-frame behind it.
One of the a question I had from the timeline is, I'm looking at the, why do you feel it necessary to request a variance? And the garage is under construction at the second floor, steel beams in place, trusses on site. And I'm taking that this was before he figured out that a mistake had been made.
Could you repeat that?
Okay, so on the application for the zoning,
Yes,
it says the garage is under construction at the second floor level. Steel beams in place, trusses on site.
yes, this was after Mr. Bredernitz informed me of his mistake. That's why I came in instantly and requested the ZBA meeting. And after kind of talking with my lawyer on some things, it was my best move to secure that project and kind of keep everything tight so nothing fell apart.
I'm just asking.
Yes, no.
So, I drove by there and it's, I looked at it, it's done. I mean, for the
Yes.
most part.
Yep, we stopped for the framing inspection, just so he could check my house wrap, I put the roof on really every structure we do just to keep them dried in. And that was my main objective, you know, to secure this so there's no more exposure, no damage. You know, these people put a lot of money into that project. I put a lot of heart and soul into it, and it's just sitting, you know, unfinished. It makes me look bad to the average person who drives by and doesn't know and says, why aren't these guys here working? So I think I'm losing potential business on that too. It's a big hassle for me.
One of the, I mean, it's just a problem we have in Gibraltar is, and I'm not saying you're in this category, but people build and then ask for forgiveness.
Yep.
After it's done, and, you know, we all, you know, it's a little tough.
Yeah, there wasn't, plans were submitted. I have
Yeah,
approved
yeah.
set of plans for the design that's built, and that's why we built it. You know, when Mr. Bretternitz told me to stop, I was in no place to be able to stop. Unsecured walls, second floor walls in process, there's no way I could have left it like that.
Can you educate me on how that goes when it comes to, educate me on how it goes when it comes to the process? Like, they would want a new garage, they reach out to you, you give them a design, and then, okay, let's go with it. Do you contact Mr. Brennan then and just say, okay, here's what we're gonna do, here's the blueprints, please advise, what violations would we be in if we move forward?
Yeah, basically, so we submit a full set of plans, and it's a site plan, which is required, a wall detail, which shows my 2 floors, the joist configuration in the middle, the second floor, and the truss, a 3D composite. I also included a floor layout for the second floor joist plan. We submit those, and it takes, you know, you guys usually give me a week or 2 for review.
Okay.
So it's submitted, you know, I submitted these originally October 30th, and they were finally approved after the review, after a revision on December 4th.
Okay.
So over 2 months, right about 2 months.
Okay, so were there, just assuming there were, if anything needed to be revised, that's during that time, it was.
Correct, and he
changes.
came back for revisions, and I did.
Okay.
I changed the setback to the property line on the adjacent side, just to increase it to 5 feet, and that was his only
Okay,
comeback.
and then
for it.
missed this one apparently.
Correct.
Okay,
So these 6 items on the bottom is what was missed, and then it was, that 12-4 is when it was approved.
Yes. You know, we keep moving pretty well. I had guys on site as soon as possible. We had material on site, and, you know, we stay busy.
Remind me, what date was the first time they came out and said quit working?
January 29th. Yes, 1/29/24. And it was a phone call from Mr. Bretternitz. He never arrived on site.
So he was just looking at the plans in his office and figured out that,
I think so.
Yeah, I
I'm
guess,
not,
yeah, that's
I'm
how-
not sure how he discovered it, but I think upon something, looking back for something, maybe someone else submitted plans and he was actually looking at them at that point. But, you know, I had huge reliance on him, I mean detrimental reliance on him knowing this code before we started this, because had he come back and said, no, you're too tall, we would have gladly and easily reconfigured the building before we started construction and any kind of purchasing.
And these drawings, these 3D prints, that one says 20-foot overall height.
Correct.
These were submitted.
Yes.
The
And
20-foot,
revised.
where it says
The-
20-foot finished height.
Yep, the original one had a balcony on it as well, and
Yes.
they wanted that removed, so I submitted a separate rendering without the balcony and same height included.
any other questions?
no, it's pretty straightforward to me. It's kind of a shame it was missed originally.
All right, appreciate it, thank you. Katie, is there any response from the building department?
Well, Laura is the permit technician in our building department. She's here if you have any questions.
Oh, please state, you know,
My name is Laura. I'm the permit tech in the building department. I'm
Okay.
kind of coming in at the tail end of this, so I'm a little bit familiar with it. I don't know if you have any questions or anything that I can clarify.
I mean, was it human error?
Yes, it was.
Okay.
He's correct. His plans were submitted. They were disapproved initially. The building official, Steve, wanted a floor plan in addition to the setbacks, which he did supply, and then where it was approved to begin his construction. So.
Okay. All right, thank you.
The inspector is employed by the city, or we use third party?
Subbed out, or?
You're Trenton, right?
Third party, we use McKenna as our building department, but they are in-house here.
Okay.
Couple months ago, 3 months
Gotcha.
ago.
Okay.
Good to know.
So I'm just trying to get all the, I don't,
Yes, yes.
I'm a builder, so I'm not sure.
What a joke. These people have no.
At this time, we'll open it up to any public comments. Anybody like to add from the public?
Yeah, I'll be brief.
Didn't recognize you with,
You guys know who I am. You got my mugshot
Sorry
there on the
about
wall. They're my neighbors. There's, 3 houses between us. The structure's up. It's lower than the house that's on the building, as they stated, or the house that's on the property, as they stated. Just, I'm sure they would have come for a variance to see if they could have had this structure built with a 5-foot variance beforehand, had they have known. City's going through the growing pains of establishing a building department with yet another out-of-city, and it's essentially a contractor. We went from Trenton to this. There's always some growing pains that go with that. I don't see the building, when it's completed, as being any kind of a problem to the neighborhood. So if I did, I'd be here to complain instead of to support this. So I'd support you granting them a variance after the fact, even though, as you mentioned, we get a lot of that. It's known around here. It's been known around here for a long time. And this case is, I guess you could say that it's human error, and the residents shouldn't be penalized for the city's human error. So that's where I stand on this, and I support them and their project. Thanks.
great, thank you. At this time, any other comments? We'll close the comments.
Any comments from the,
Guys, any questions, concerns?
I think all mine were answered.
Yeah, it was pretty straightforward too, even though.
Very straightforward.
Yeah.
Very straightforward.
Some, obviously an unfortunate miss, but you don't want to set precedents for other things going forward with approving it, but things happen, unfortunately.
Yeah. Human error is human error.
Katie, can you let the minutes know that there was no objections
Yes.
from neighbors or things happen. I think, going forward, one of the things that we just have to tighten up on is forgiveness after the fact, just to put that in the back of your mind. I'm not saying that this is the
Yeah.
case, but
we generally haven't given too much forgiveness for
yeah, there's
the
been,
previous building. I mean, one guy had to take down that whole mess
Yeah.
behind his yard.
that was the boat hoist with the deck on top, yeah.
Has it happened often in the past with them?
There's 3 or 4 cases,
That's the first time I've,
If I may make a comment, I actually applied for a permit to build a garage, 20-foot. The city of Trenton stopped me dead in my tracks. So I'm not happy about the outside contractor missing that, because his business relies on
Yeah.
this work, and he is right. It's a shame.
Contract on Adams for an addition, so I want to maintain a good reputation, a good, working relationship.
Well, this is clear that you did. So I just wanted to say that.
Generally, I wouldn't even consider the 5-foot extension. I'd definitely vote against it.
I'm pretty sure they would have paid the fee and came in and applied.
One of the things is, in the past, I don't mean to go to, but height variances can really become a problem because, they get so high and then, you're blocking people's views. And it's something that we typically do not grant because there's ways to get around it. You can, the planning commission, lays these things out and, 20 feet's tall enough,
Pretty tall.
or, 15, I'm sorry. So, but anyway, We just need a
Make
motion
a
or,
motion that we grant the variance.
I'll second that.
so the motion on the floor is to grant the 5-foot variance
The hardship being the city causing it.
with the,
City air, or the
Human error,
contractor error.
Causing the hardship.
and, let the minutes know that it is 95% completed?
No, not really,
Oh.
no. I stopped. I got it as tight as I needed to kind of feel safe.
Okay.
All my inspections are good to go. I still have to side it completely, have to complete the soffits.
Okay.
And finish my framing and the stairs inside.
Okay.
So close.
All right.
Not quite 95, I wish.
Yeah, I drove by it again yesterday just to look at it a second time, and it's, I mean, I'd say 80%
Yeah, for
finished.
Sure. Yep, you guys are more than welcome to tour it, go inside, check it out.
And the good thing about the height is, I mean, their house is actually already behind, so with that garage, so.
That's taller.
Yeah, we got to hold it, we're going to stick to the,
Sorry.
so the motion on the floor is to grant the variance of 5 feet for the construction of a garage. Katie, you want to call for the vote?
Sure. Harris,
Yes.
McCarthy,
Yes.
Olson,
Yes.
Defend,
Yes.
Eager.
Yes.
Congratulations, you got your variance. Sorry you had to go through the stress, but. All right. This time, is there any other public comment? Any tables, anything? Just need a motion to adjourn.
I'll make the motion.
One second.
Meeting's adjourned.
Thank you.
Thanks for coming.
Thank you.
Yeah. Glad it worked out for you.
Yes.